there, savvy home buyers and sellers. This is Jeff O'Leary, the Village Guru, Mississauga real estate broker. And in today's episode, we're going to do a visual tour of the neighborhood Erin Mills in Mississauga. This video is great for both home buyers and sellers, but especially home buyers because it's going to give you the inside scoop on what to expect in this great neighborhood. So without any further ado, let's get right into it. Hey there, and welcome to another neighborhood video. If you like this video, be sure to check out all our videos on all the neighborhoods in Mississauga. Now, today I'm really excited to go over the area Erin Mills in Mississauga. It's my old stomping ground. It's where I grew up, went to school. It's a fantastic neighborhood, and I can't wait to get into it. So first off, Erin Mills was built in the 1970s and 80s, and it was a planned community built by Cadillac Fairview. Located in west central Mississauga, Erin Mills is bordered by the Highway 403 at the north and the west part, Dundas Street West on the south, and the Credit River on the east. Now, during the 1970s and 80s, Erin Mills was known as a family destination. A lot of people moved out from Toronto to the suburbs, had lots of schools and kids and parks and trails. It was just designed with the family in mind.
Come to life in Erin Mills. You're moving up in every way.
Don't you just love the jingle of that video? I can remember that commercial from way back in the days when I was a kid. Now, obviously a lot's changed about Erin Mills. However, the spirit of the neighborhood is still the same. It's still a family area in an excellent location. Now, not to be confused with Central Erin Mills, located north of Highway 403. Erin Mills is a great location because you're in the middle of everything. You're close to highways, you're close to Port Credit, you're close to Streetsville. It's just a really good location. And while things have changed and maybe we've got more diverse and there's a lot more things to do in the city, still has that family vibe which attracted people like my parents back in the 1980s. Now, located only 32 kilometers from downtown Toronto and only about 20 kilometers to Pearson Airport, Erin Mills is a great location if you're working in Toronto and you need to commute on a daily basis. Although it doesn't have its own GO train station, when you live in Erin Mills, you're really only a 10-minute drive from the Clarkson GO train station, where you can catch an express train and be at Union Station in 25 minutes. You're also very close, as Erin Mills does border on Oakville, so being in the West GTA, it's an excellent location for you to get anywhere you want to go. When it comes to housing choice in Erin Mills has something for everybody. From entry-level homes all the way up to multi-million-dollar estates, you can find something no matter what your budget and what your lifestyle purpose in Erin Mills. Now, even though it is designed as a family neighborhood, you also have lots of options that just aren't big detached houses. You also have townhouses and high-rise condos. So really, it's an all-encompassing area where everybody can find something for themselves. Now, when looking at Erin Mills, the first thing I want to do is break it into its two main developments. So the first development, developed in the 1970s, is Erin Mills, anything basically east of Winston Churchill, spanning all the way to the Credit River and north of Dundas. Since the majority of the area was built in the 1970s or very early 1980s, homes here are typically characterized by nice wide streets with big backyards, detached, semi-detached variety, and really good if you like property and you want a little more than maybe what you're going to see in a newer neighborhood. So let's give you a couple examples of what you can expect in Erin Mills. So if we simply jump on a couple of streets here, you're going to see right away your typical small detached homes. As you can see, the homes are well taken care of, but the streets themselves are wide with boulevards, with streets. So similar to other 1970s neighborhoods such as Meadowvale and even some pockets of Clarkson and Cooksville. So again, houses have good sized lots. A lot of homes have pools, things like that, reflecting the age and the fact that people spent the time to upgrade them. Now, in Erin Mills, you're going to find a wide variety of style of homes. You're going to see a lot of semi-detached, bungalow style, split styles. So there's something for everybody. Now over here are some very large semi-detached homes. Really good size for a family, but offering a more affordable opportunity than your traditional detached house that can get expensive. Now, some of these homes in Erin Mills are popular with investors, and that's because a lot of this style of semi was built with a basement entrance. So keep that in mind. If you're an investor, these might be great homes for you. If you're somebody looking for a more quiet area, you might want to avoid these houses because there is a higher chance that there'll be rental apartments in them. So if we go a little more north, you're going to find a lot higher concentration of detached homes. And here's a great area, Pheasant Run. One of my favorite little pockets in Mississauga. Well cared for streets, your typical 1970s suburb, but really nice feel, really nice vibe. You can just see how far everything's spread apart. That's a big draw because when you go to a newer area in Mississauga, unfortunately, it just got really expensive. So builders are cramming the homes in closer. While you get a nice house, you're not getting the land, the grass, everything that goes along with it. So this neighborhood is perfect for people that are, upper middle class and you want that suburban dream because it is getting harder to find in the GTA. If we go further east in Erin Mills, we get to an area called Sawmill Valley, which includes some very high-end homes and high-end neighborhoods such as Bridlepath. Again, one of my favorite neighborhoods. These are characterized by very large brick homes, all upgraded. You're looking at 3,000 square foot homes and up from there. Really high-end neighborhood. Excellent, very close to the Credit River, and also very close to the University of Toronto Mississauga campus, which is just located south on Mississauga Road. Now, normally when we talk about Mississauga, homes that are located near Mississauga Road tend to be more in value, and it's simply from the fact that a lot of high-end homes were built in this area. Just to give you an idea, we can just jump on any old street, and there you go, multi-million dollar homes. Very nice area. A little farther down, I'll give you an idea of what you're going to see along the Mississauga Road corridor. Here you go. Large lot homes. These homes are a little older than when the suburb was first built, but you can see, just like a lot of other high-end areas in Mississauga, there's infill going on where the smaller, older homes are being torn down and developers are building custom homes. When you go closer to South Common Mall, you'll even find some condos. Here's a good example right here, Eagle Ridge Condominium Corporation. Great condo, gated community, nice big condos. And again, you're located in Erin Mills. You can walk across the street. I wish I could get a better view here, but you could walk across the street, go to South Common Mall, grab a bus. Lots of amenities located around, options for everybody. Now I'll also show you some townhouses in Erin Mills. There's a good concentration of them located around Glen Erin and College Way. And here you go right here. So we also have our typical condo townhouses, well maintained. Again, a more affordable option if you want to get into the community. Here's some more example of nice detached houses on tree-lined streets in Erin Mills. This is just off of Council Ring. I love this area just because of the amount of trees and lot frontages of the homes. It's hard to find this stuff in newer areas of the city, and that's the appeal of Erin Mills. Now, one of the cool things about this neighborhood is if you're somebody who likes to renovate homes or you're looking for something to remodel, this is a great area because these homes are in the 30 to 40 year range, and a lot of them, they've been owned by the same owner for a very long time. So while they might be in good condition structurally, they may be in need for a cosmetic update. And this gives you the perfect opportunity because when you make the house look nice like a new home, you still have the backyard and the trees. So it's a win-win for everybody. That is Erin Mills, built in the 1970s. Now, in the mid-1980s, West Erin Mills was developed, and that's the area west of Winston Churchill. I can remember as a kid that a lot of kids on my street, their parents went and bought new homes in the subdivision just west of Winston Churchill, and that's how the neighborhood developed. What I like about Erin Mills West is that they are all brick houses. It's your typical 1980s style brick houses. These houses have great layouts. They're great for getting you a large home without not hitting quite that custom price point. Good neighborhood, very well kept. These houses are always in demand. People love these neighborhoods, but as you can see, not quite as mature as the original Erin Mills, but still a lot of tree-covered streets and just very well maintained. Here's just another street. And again, this pocket of West Erin Mills is literally covered with streets that look just like this. Similar neighborhoods to this that you're going to find, Glen Abbey and Oakville, pockets of Streetsville, and even Meadowvale. Again, I love the way everything looks. It's nice and tidy, and you can get a big house if you have a big family. Finally, there are some smaller detached houses in West Erin Mills, and let me see if I can just find an example here. And here we go, examples of smaller detached houses. Now, something to point out, you're not going to find semi-detached in West Erin Mills. You're not going to find condo high-rises. You will find a few condo townhouse complexes, but for the most part in the 1980s, it seemed like all they were building at the time were detached brick homes. So that's West Erin Mills. In terms of shopping and amenities, Erin Mills is very hard to beat. Along Dundas Street West, you have tons of big box stores such as Costco, Home Depot, you have grocery stores, you have furniture stores, everything you can need along that area. Off of Ridgeway also has a number of small businesses, including home improvement stores, tile shop, great location, especially to service your big house in Erin Mills. Erin Mills also has a couple of malls, including South Common Mall. It's also very close to the Erin Mills Town Center. And also, if you go a little farther south on Winston Churchill, you have the Oakville area with the movie theater, bars, and restaurants, and things like that. Erin Mills is also home to the UTM, University of Toronto, Mississauga. It's a large campus, really great. I actually went there for a couple of years when I was in school, so it was really easy to get to. And finally, because it is close, it's not a far drive to get to either Clarkson Go and into Toronto, or you can go to Port Credit and enjoy everything that happens down there during the summer, or you can go over to Streetsville. And let's not forget, you're only a quick bus ride to Square One. All in all, central location, great for getting around very easily with good transit links. I hope you enjoyed our tour of Erin Mills in Mississauga. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and share it with your friends. I'm Jeff O'Leary, the Village Guru, and have yourself a great day.